Here, I want to introduce you my latest very useful asset for Unity called the SteamPunk Light asset. By purchasing the SteamPunk Light asset, you will access to many things. For example, 15 pre-created low-poly SteamPunk lights that you can use in your projects. About 53 standard objects that give you the flexibility to create new lights in addition to 15 pre-created ones. 20 of them are standard fittings and outlets low-poly meshes. 12 of them are extended low-poly mesh. 7 of them are low-poly mesh for base body parts, and 30 of them are woodens and iron boards. And for all the objects used in this asset, we have some standard prefabs with collisions assigned to them. Some are box collisions and the others are mesh collisions. And we have used 4K high quality PNG maps for all the objects used in this asset. And the materials are created from the textures are standard Unity PBR materials. We have 2 demo scenes for the SteamPunk Light asset. And as you see here, we have the pictures of the object used in this asset, some base fittings and outlets, and some low poly body parts, as you see, extended parts, wooden and iron sheets, and we have these pre-created lights in this asset, and you can access to them by purchasing it. And in continue, let's describe completely about this asset and what you will access by purchasing it in Unity. So follow me. In the SteamPunk Light asset, you will have 2 demo scenes. One demo scene is the standard demo scene that all the pre-created lights are put in a straight line in a Unity standard environments. And in the next demo scene, I have created a factory and I put all the pre-created lights in the factory again. In addition to demo scenes, there are some folders. One is FBX. FBX consists of FBX low poly clean topology meshes that you can open it in any 3D softwares for having some edit depending on your needs. If you open FBX folder, you will have some subfolders. One is complete lights that you can find the FBX version of the complete lights in here. The other is demo needs that consists of all the objects and FBX meshes that the demo scene is created from. And the other and one of the main folders is standard parts. By the objects in the standard parts folder, you can have the flexibility to create new lights in addition to pre-created lights. By these objects, you can either use Unity or other 3D softwares to create new lights, and in future I will show you how to do that. And in Maps folder, you can find high quality 4K texture for all the objects in here. Albedo transparency, AO, height, metallic smoothness, and normals are the things that the materials are created from. And in materials folder, Unity standard PBR materials are created for all the objects and you can find them in here. And the other and the last one is prefabs. You can find the standard prefabs for almost all the models used in these assets. Here you will see the prefabs for the lights, and if I clicked on one of the lights in here to show you the parameters of the prefabs on that, for example on this, you will see all the parameters are put in a standard format. For example, the position is put on 0, 0, 0, rotation is put on 0, 0, 0, and the scale on 1 by 1 by 1. And we have some colliders for all the prefabs. Some prefabs has box colliders and the others have mesh colliders. And for the standard parts, we have some folders for the prefabs of them. For example, base fittings and outlets, as you will see in here. And the body parts, as you will see. Extended parts. And even wooden and iron sheets. And if you want the prefabs for the object used in the demo scene, you can click on the demo needs subfolder and you will have the prefabs for the object used in the demo scene. And as I mentioned you before, this asset can be very useful for you and for your works, because in addition to 15 pre-created lights, you will have the flexibility to create new lights by putting the standard parts together either in Unity or other 3D softwares like 3D Studio Max, and create a new light and use it in Unity. But that's not all. After you have a new light, you don't need any unwrapping, you don't need any texturing, and even you don't need any material creation, because we have done them for you before. And you just need to give the material to your new shape, and that's all. You have a new light. And continue, I want to show you how to create a new light and use it in Unity. And in next videos, I have created some tutorials to show you how to use this asset to create new lights. So watch them.